Good morning, folks, and welcome to another edition of City Hall Live. I am Joe Abeta, and today with us is the Youth Program Manager for the City of Santa Fe, Melissa Bustos. Melissa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you, Joe?
I'm doing great, great. Thank you for joining us. I know that you're here today to talk about the Youth Summer Program.
Yes, that's correct. My team and I are super excited to welcome back our youth. It's super important for us to be there to help them reconnect with each other, their passions, and get them active again in a COVID-safe environment, of course.
Yeah, and this we didn't have this last summer, correct? And that was because of the pandemic, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so that was like the first time in like decades that happened, which is kind of crazy. I mean, there's a lot of things that we skipped, but now you are going to be having a program this summer, and which means that you will be hiring teens to come out to help run the program, right? To staff the program, and then also you're going to be opening registration for people to attend, for kids to attend, correct?
Correct. Yes. So we have a couple positions available. There's an entry-level position, which is the Summer Youth Program Aide, and the requirements for that, you must be 16 years of age, but no experience is necessary. And then we have an assistant supervisor position and a supervisor position. Okay.
And is that just one position for each one of those positions you just mentioned? So is there many of those positions?
There's many. So we have a total of 75 positions available.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. So parents out there watching this, if you want your kids to get out and get a job this summer, here's a great opportunity for that to happen. What are the requirements for, let's say, an aide to get a gig with the city for the summer?
So as I mentioned, there isn't any experience necessary. It's always good to, well, actually, there are a few requirements. We like the aides to be active, and it's preferred that they know how to swim and ice skate because they will be doing those activities daily, the recreational activities daily with the youth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's about it. 16 years of age for the aide.
Yeah, and don't feel like you have to be like the best ice skater or the best swimmer, right? If you're out there trying, you can do it. And if swimming, yes, it's important that you know how to swim, I believe, just because of the safety of the kids. But to be out there and to participate, ice skating is pretty easy. All you got to do is just kind of forget that you're on two blades on a block of ice. And then everything after that is cool if you forget about that, right?
That's cool. You can always hang on to the wall, or,
That's right.
Sometimes I'm amazed. The youth help the staff sometimes to, get their skills, their ice skating skills where they need to be.
That's great. Okay. So as far as where, when, how do people apply to these positions?
So I just want to mention that the jobs are temporary positions. So it's an 8-week program, 2 weeks of training. So altogether, it's a total of 10 weeks. Training will start the week of May 24th. Mm-hmm. Camps will run June 7th through July 30th. So, if you're available during those timeframes, this is a great opportunity for you. Positions are posted on the City of Santa Fe website under job opportunities. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, that's great. And I know, like, it was kind of a thing back when I was back at Santa Fe High. I remember in 89 and 90, a couple of my friends used to work for the youth summer program. And it was kind of like that thing where, man, I'd really like to get that gig. And it was very exclusive because there was just a mad rush for that job, right? Because it was a great job because you were to hang out at a school or a park all day and take care of kids. And it was a lot of fun. So it's a great opportunity if you haven't had any job experience and you want job experience and you want to get a taste of what it is to work for the city as an organization. This is a great opportunity for you to experience this and to apply.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity to keep teens and young adults engaged in our community.
That's a good point too.
And what I think is really cool about the city summer programs is that many of the youth attended the programs previously, you know, then out of the program, they move on to becoming volunteers when they're old enough to apply for paid summer positions. They have opportunity, and it's like a full circle. You know, they get to give back to the program that gave so much to them and be a positive mentor for our youth.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. That's a great point. Okay, so now we got that part done, right? As far as getting staff done. Now I know that parents are probably wondering, how can I get my kids to, you know, if I need a place for my kids to go to be in the camp, how do I do that? I remember, so here's a little story here too. I remember it was a huge deal, right? On the day, registration day for kids to get in camps, there'd be people even putting up tents and staying overnight and all this, and it was the lottery and all this stuff because of the price and the great deal that they would get for that. That's not like that anymore, right?
It's not like that anymore. And due to the COVID restrictions, registration will be by appointment only. Registration information is available on the City of Santa Fe website under the youth programs. And everything is available there. But so in order to register, you will have to have an appointment. You can start scheduling appointments Thursday, May 6th, and then registration registration will take place Saturday, May 8th, and then Monday through Friday, the week of May 10th through the 14th, 6:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Chavez Community Center. So that's a bit different. And then I'd also like to add, you know, the City of Santa Fe youth programs have been merged, and so we're all one. But I just want families to know that it's going to still be available on a sliding scale.
Okay.
The goal is to, you know, offer high quality programming that's affordable and accessible to all.
That's great. Yeah, that's one thing that's a staple of this program, that it's always been accessible to everybody and affordable for everybody too. So that's good to know. And I'm sure people were wondering that was a big question. Well, I wonder how much it's going to be, you know, because it is the best deal in the state, I believe, at this point, with any kind of city programs going on in the state. So that's a good thing. How many, so the process would be, they would set an appointment up at the city's website, right? Under the youth programs tab, or what would they go to?
Yeah, so we have a Sign Up Genius link. We actually used that for Rec on Wheels and it worked well. So there's a link that families will go to. Again, starting May 6th, 8 a.m., the appointments will be available. You can schedule your appointment for the dates that I just mentioned. And
they would go in for that appointment, they would physically go into a location that's determined where they would sign up, correct?
In person, all registration will take place at GCC.
Okay.
Can adhere to all COVID safe practices. And then we just want to remind families that there's proof of age is required. So we accept birth certificates, immunization records, and passport. One of those will work. And then you do have to provide 2 of the following for income. So tax return, most recent pay stub, other source of income, and then the free or reduced lunch program form. Okay,
great. And this program, it includes lunch, is that correct? And a snack?
It includes lunch and snack, and the campsites will be held at the local public schools. There's designated schools that will be having summer camp at.
Based on where you live, convenience, that type of thing, right? Or is it just...
Yes, there's locations throughout the city. So we partnered with the public schools, and they've helped us to have, you know, make available the sites that are, you know, in all different parts of the city.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So let's recap. We got jobs that people can apply to, and that starts when?
Well, they're available now, and I, you know, get it done ASAP. The positions close on Sunday, April 18th. So make sure that you apply within that time frame.
Okay. All right. Great. And then registration, if you want your kids to attend the summer program, start in May. What are those dates again?
So registration will take place Saturday, May 8th, and then Monday through Friday, May 10th through the 14th, from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. And the Sign Up Genius link to schedule an in-person appointment will start Thursday, May 6th at 8 a.m.
Awesome. Great information. Melissa, thank you for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And we really appreciate all the work that you do. I know that this is a huge endeavor just to take on and to get organized. And it's been it's like a tradition in our community, that for kids to go to this and to kids to work for it too as well. So it's just great that you're doing this still, and that we're back on our feet and we're able to do it this year. So thank you again for everything.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. And folks, thank you for joining us. This has been City Hall Live. Have a great week. Have a safe week. Adios.